Hello, and welcome to English Podcast with Missy. Here we learn English for real life. Clear, slow, and simple. Let's learn English together. Are you ready? Let's begin. Hello, my dear friends. It's Missy here. And welcome back to our cozy English corner. Today, I want to share one of the warmest memories from my childhood. It's not about a birthday, a school event, or a family trip. It's about something much simpler. A family dinner. Sometimes small things become big memories, and sometimes the softest moments stay with us the longest. So sit comfortably, breathe in, relax your shoulders, and join me as we go back to one beautiful evening many years ago. I was about 12 years old. It was a Saturday evening. The kind of Saturday when the world feels slow and gentle, and nothing seems urgent. The sun was setting outside. The sky was turning orange, then pink, then soft purple. Cicadas were singing in the trees. A warm breeze moved through the open windows, carrying the smell of fresh grass and flowers from our small garden. Inside the house, the air smelled even better. Garlic sizzling in the pan, lemongrass steaming in a pot, roasted chicken warming in the oven. My mom was cooking dinner, and I was helping her in my very serious, very slow way. I remember standing on a small stool because I was too short to reach the counter. I was washing vegetables as if they were made of diamonds. Gentle, careful, almost dramatic. My mom kept laughing at me. "Missy," she said, trying not to smile. "You don't have to wash them one leaf at a time." But I kept washing them one leaf at a time. I loved being in the kitchen with her. I loved the warm light, the sounds of pans and spoons, the smell of home. In the dining room, my dad was preparing the table. He was humming one of his old songs while he worked. My older brother was supposed to help him, but he wasn't really helping. He was mostly drinking juice, spinning the chairs, and pretending to be busy. That was his special talent. But my dad didn't mind. He just smiled and said, "Thank you for your wonderful help," even though my brother wasn't helping at all. From the kitchen, we could hear their voices mixing with the sounds of cooking. It made the house feel wonderfully alive. After a while, Mom said, "Okay, everything's ready. Let's set the table." We brought out the dishes one by one. Fish soup, stir-fried vegetables, roasted chicken, steamed rice, fresh herbs from the garden. The table looked simple but beautiful. When we finally sat down, the whole room felt warm. Everyone looked relaxed. Everyone was smiling. We started eating, and immediately the noise began. My family never had quiet dinners. We talked, teased, laughed, argued playfully, and told stories all at the same time. My mom kept putting more food on my plate no matter how many times I said, "Mom, I'm full already." My brother kept teasing me for being small. My dad kept telling funny stories from work. At one point, my brother made a joke that wasn't even that funny. But my dad was drinking water at that exact moment. He tried to laugh and drink at the same time. A very bad idea. The water almost came out of his nose. "Stop laughing," Mom shouted, hitting the table lightly. "You're going to make him choke." but she was laughing too. We were laughing, talking, eating, passing dishes, telling stories. Everything happening at once. The whole room felt bright, noisy, and full of life. And then, just as we were all laughing together, the light suddenly went out. The house went completely dark. For 1 second, there was silence. Then, "Who turned off the lights?" My brother shouted dramatically. Mom gasped. Dad said, don't worry. But he sounded like someone who couldn't see anything at all. In the darkness, I reached for my mom's hand. She squeezed mine in return. Then my brother screamed, "A ghost touched me." Dad said, "That's not a ghost. That's your sister's foot." "Well," my brother answered, "that's even worse." We all burst into laughter again, even though it was pitch black. Dad slowly stood up, feeling around for the wall. "Ouch." "What now?" Mom asked. "I think that chair moved," Dad said. "It did not move," Mom replied. We laughed even louder. A moment later, Dad came back with a candle. He lit it, and the room filled with soft yellow light. The dining room looked different. Gentle, calm, magical. In the candlelight, everyone's faces looked warm and peaceful. We continued eating, still laughing about the darkness. The candlelight flickered each time someone moved. Shadows danced on the walls. The food tasted even better now. Warmer, softer, richer. At one point, I leaned back and watched my family in the candlelight. My mom's eyes were glowing softly. My dad looked relaxed, like he wished this moment could last forever. My brother was planning another joke, I could tell. Then, of course, our cat decided to join the fun. It jumped onto the table and tried to steal a piece of chicken. "Hey, get down," Mom said, trying to push it away. My brother chased it around the room. The cat meowed, offended. We were already laughing when the cat ran under the table and jumped onto Dad's feet. "Ah, the ghost is back," Dad shouted. More laughter. Bigger this time. So big that my stomach hurt. In the circle of candlelight, nothing felt difficult. Nothing felt scary or stressful. It was just family, just love, just a perfect little moment. After dinner, the power was still out, so we moved to the living room. We lit one more candle. My dad told stories from when he was young. My mom braided my hair slowly. My brother fell asleep on the sofa. I looked around that dim, warm room and thought, I want this moment to last forever. Of course it didn't. Moments never last forever. The power came back, bright and normal. The magic softened, but the feeling stayed. And that's why I'm telling you this story. Sometimes, one memory opens the door to another. As I remembered this family dinner, another picture came back to me. A smaller moment from the same year. One rainy afternoon, Mom and I were cooking together again. The rain was tapping softly on the roof. She was cutting vegetables while I mixed a bowl of soup base. At one point, I accidentally added too much salt. I froze. Mom looked at me. And then she started laughing softly. She didn't get angry. She didn't shout. She just said, "It's okay. We all make mistakes. We can fix it together." We spent the next few minutes adding water, tasting, adjusting, tasting again. We were stirring the soup, laughing about the mistake, adding more herbs, trying again, all at the same time. While we were doing that, Dad walked in with wet shoes and said, "Wow, something smells amazing." Mom whispered to me, "Don't tell him about the salt." I nodded seriously. We were giggling when Dad took a spoon, tasted the soup, and said, Perfect." Mom and I looked at each other and tried not to laugh. That small moment came back so clearly. The smell of rain, the warm kitchen light, my mom's gentle voice. Memories are funny like that. They connect to each other. One soft moment brings back another. And suddenly you're standing inside your childhood again. Now that I'm older, I understand something. That dinner wasn't special because of the food. It wasn't special because of the candlelight or the jokes or the noise. It was special because we were together. We were present. We were connected. We were enjoying a moment without rushing. Today, life feels faster. People are busy. Phones are loud. Everyone is moving. But sometimes I close my eyes and return to that warm circle of candlelight, to the laughter, to the quiet love in the room, to the feeling of belonging. And I remind myself, small moments matter. Family matters. Togetherness matters. Even now, when I eat dinner alone, I carry that memory with me like a small light inside my heart. In this story, many actions were happening at the same time. We used the past continuous for actions in progress in the past. We were talking. My dad was laughing. My brother was teasing me. I was washing vegetables. We were eating when the lights went out. We used the past simple for a quick or completed action. The lights went out. Dad got up to find a candle. The cat jumped onto the table. And we combined them to show interruption. We were laughing when the light suddenly went out. Dad was walking to the kitchen when he hit the chair. We were eating when the cat jumped onto the table. Thank you for listening to this warm little memory. Sometimes the biggest feelings come from the smallest moments. And sometimes the best stories are not about big adventures, but about the people we love. I hope this story reminded you of a moment from your own life. A small moment that still shines in your heart. Life moves quickly, but these gentle memories help us slow down and breathe again. If you enjoyed this episode, I'm happy you were here with me. Take care of yourself, rest when you need to, and keep finding joy in simple moments. Until then, stay warm, stay curious, and keep learning English through stories with me. See you.